guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we're back with you for Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works episode 2 from part 2.
It always sounds painful when you say the title.
I know.
So yeah, season 2, episode 2. Last episode, Archer betrayed us.
No!
Yeah, he allied himself with Caster. Rin and him went to the church and they had a plan, and Rin was convinced she could win and it was gonna be great. Shirou followed and he was right there, and Archer seemed to know he was around. And then, it all went to shit. So Archer hit Rin before she could face the other master. We have a feeling he might have done that to save her. Like he has a plan for sure. Like it's not just a betrayal, but it still hurts. And Rin currently is dealing with the after effects, the consequence of that betrayal. And she did tell Shiro, they were, back to back and stuff, but they both said to each other that they've been eyeing the other, they've been caring about the other, and
they've been crushing on each other, basically.
So at least that's been done. Like that's the one good thing that came out of this, because now she has no more allies. It's only Shiro. They are both technically out of the race, but that's not the end of them. So we gotta heal those wounds because he's still hurt. We gotta come up with a plan, and we gotta save both Saber and shake some sense into Archer.
All
right? So a lot to do. Let's jump in this episode and see what they do next. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
All right, guys, let's go.
Don't mess up with that. If you don't heal it right, it's never gonna be okay. Could be the difference between life and death. As a thank you. I know she's bummed about what happened, but at least she has a positive attitude.
She's proactive.
That's who you are.
You're good, man. You're a good man.
She's acting like I've known this for years, man. Basically. Like I said, she figured you out for a while. You're still gonna do it.
Yeah, Shiro, you are pretty stubborn.
Might as well help him, yeah. Like you're fighting a losing battle, trying to convince him not to do it.
True.
We know. Oh. You confessed your love to him and he to you last episode. In uncertain terms.
They're playing house.
I've said it before. When you like each other's food, you're basically married. In anime, at least.
In anime, yeah.
Tolkien. Sorry. My cat is trying to parkour, and I don't like that. Princess of COLCHIS. So, Caster. Well, apparently a poison dress is one of her things in her story. So that could be what's going on with Saber. Who?
Berserker?
Ilia, or maybe Lancer's master, who could be Kirei? I like that she's saying we could have a shot with her when she tried to kill them both last time. To defeat a common enemy, though, that's a good reason. He meant it. Wait, who the fuck is that? For a sec I was like, it's Gilgamesh, but it's not. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
効率のいいシステムにしたのがこの工房だ。やはり材料は新鮮なやつに限る。
Who is this guy? Do you remember him? Oh. Can we kill him? Can we add that to the list?
本来なら一月かけて作るものが一瞬で完成だ。
Killing kids.
材料に関しては心配しなくていい。
あー
冬木の地では調達しない。購入した立派な。
無駄に過ぎます。結晶のために命を使うのはことです。
何を。なぜ何もない炉から。
何もないように見えるのですね。技術が一段階一次元違うのでしょう。
私が前例をかけて設計したものだぞ。
I guess her skills were lost to time.
必要ありません。ただ命じるものですから。
She must have been crazy powerful.
この工房は停止するようにお願いします。下作です。収支の合わない工房は見過ご
Like, not even because it's in the killing kids for the sake of killing kids is evil. It's just like, I mean, you're wasting it.
You're wasting mana, so
命をもっ
stop
て命
it.
じる。貴様の宝具は使うな。裏切りの魔女に背中を狙われてはたまら
So
ない。
that was her master at the beginning then.
But then who is the teacher to her?
I mean, she did say that she maybe chose her master?
She chose a master. Wait,
I don't know. Did she?
魔女ですって。私を魔女だと。
Besides the teacher?
君の手に余ると
信頼の問題だ。価値観が違いすぎる。成立させる女だぞ。神のようなものだ。
he says the guy who kills kids.
あれは恋敵を城ごと焼き殺した女だ。どうかしている。
なるほどツアをそう読んだわけか
So it's not what happened.
再契約を結べる可能性はあるんだね。
可能性はあるしているサーバントをどうにかしなければな
魔術が神がかっていようと騙すしか能のない女狐だ。
She's more than that, thank you very much.
Did he want us to pity Caster?
マスターに渡してほしい。これくらいの加勢はしてもらわなければね。
これは
キャスターを始末する権利を売り払う証文だよ。僕も令状を使わずに済むからね。
I hate this guy. Somehow,
ランサーのマスター
right now he's the worst.
これはどう
Hell has no fury as a woman scorned.
解体しました。もっとふさわしい場所にご案内いたします。
備品はどうした。
不要ですので開放しました。
もっとふさわしい場所というのは。
Hell.
中心肺の眠る土地天然の要塞を見つけました。このままおとなしく従うのなら
それには及ばない。自害しろキャスター。
She's...
Her fucking noble phantasm is to undo
Yeah, but
一度では
magic.
聞かないというのか。
Yeah, she used it before his first command then.
自決するんだキャスター。
Nope, she did something. It's over.
愚かなマスターね。私の宝具が
It annuls magic,
それは0時で禁止
but
だ。
it wouldn't have worked on her.
あなたには使
She
え
can use it. Okay.
自分に使う
Okay.
あなたとの契約を
Oh, I'll give it to her. She's good.
自殺行為だ。
Well, she doesn't give a
な
shit.
るんだぞ。
ええ
She knows how to get mana.
関係のない話でしょう。
Yeah. Bye, bitch.
うわ
Here's my story, bitch.
ーなんだこれは。
I'm guessing that she has been used by
Men.
men back then.
Kind of wish I could see more. Like, I want to know. It's a fucking loop. He's stuck here for eternity?
顔を出そうとしたあなたには
魔女ね。
And for calling her a witch? Just like the men in the picture. Lancer.
またこの結末なのね。利用されて蔑まれてただ帰りたかっただけなの。
Sounds really, really sad, but in a way, like, I can't condone turning into a monster yourself.
そこで何をしている
話を信じるのですか。
理由はないようだが私をたばかる理由
He
が
just found a nice, beautiful woman needing help.
助ける理由がありません。
起きて話してみるまではわからない
So, like, Kirei is just like, oh, there's gonna be an opportunity to get rid of Caster, so just go finish her off.
お前はよりしろとやらが必要なのだろう
He offered himself up.
You need a vessel, I need a wife.
聖杯はこの手に収まる。
So she wants to go home.
Looks like it.
Never managed to.
今はイリアスフィールにかけるしかないわね。キャスターの天敵だから。
バーサーカーと関係があるのか。
言ってたのよ。ヘラクレスだって。 キャスターが本当に
Hercules
希代の魔女メディアなら面識があるはずよ。苦手意識を持つのと同じ。どうしたって苦手なやつっているもんなんだ。
Oh, we meet again.
ちょっと白
Connected
先
yet,
に進
you
めて
know,
みてくれない？
nemesis.
管理が行き届いているみたいね。
かかったってことじゃないか。
問題ないんじゃない？私たち
You're
が
too confident.
アピールしておいた方が得でしょ？
We're fine.
We
Woohoo!
come in peace.
わかってるって。
Yeah, that's what happens. You have too much
くれ
confidence.
るじゃないあのガキ。確かに聞こえたんだ
I heard you laugh.
引っかかった引っかかった。無事にたどり着けるかしら。いくつか外しておこうかな。
She wants them to get here.
まさかあの者たちをこのまま
Why not? It's gonna be funnier.
I think she's just interested in what they want.
話し合いに来たって言ってるんだし。
It's interesting. And she's interested in him.
聞いてみ
Oh,
たいこともあるし。
I bet.
Why you? Why not me?
バーサーカーに勝てっこないんだ。
I mean, you don't have any.
They don't have servants,
anymore.
yeah.
捕らえてきなさいって言っているの。
You could have done this a lot
That's
easier.
what you get for being with Gilgamesh.
どこだよここ。
Everyone is coming to her.
場所か。
白違う。
Nope.
Oh, is the wrong one?
さっさと片付けてしまいますか。
ラインツベルンの召使いか。おい、ダーサーカーの。
We don't need you here.
お黙りなさい。時間はありません。飛び降りて逃げ去るか。
Jump off the roof.
決めなさい。
9、8、
Damn it.
4、3。
Still going.
何かと思えばホムンクルスか。
They just got a bunch of homunculi at that place.
I was thinking like they look like family almost.
命が惜しくば特うせよ。10秒の猶予を与えてやる。
どこがマスター？聞けませんね。お守りするのが我らの役割。
He might just get rid of you.
では花のように散れ。聖杯の入れ物も駆けつけるだろう。
Is she still the Grail vessel? She's a master. So it is implied she's still the vessel.
お母様がいたこの城に。
Oh, I missed this in a way. Sorry about that, but I missed this.
魔術師どもも学ばぬな。
あ
道具に人の心をつけるなというお前たちの純粋さに報いられん。そうか。
I'm so split between shit, I missed him and his attacks and this is horrible.
十分に役目を終えよ。
Too late. That's a big player, so careful.
聖杯の器を持つ人形か。クルスと人間の混ざり物とは。
She's both the master and the vessel.
So technically, she could never win then.
今すぐあいつを殺して。
It'd be weird.
来るがいい大英雄。
I'm excited about this.
ならば俺の
But we need Berserker.
というものを
And I don't think he's gonna work with us.
ここに再現するとしよう。
I
Oh,
missed you, man, so much.
he is badass.
Back then, when I first watched Fate's Day Night, when we didn't know Gilgamesh's identity yet,
Speak up a little bit.
I just thought that, my god, that guy is really powerful, he's really badass. I want to know more about him.
Well, next episode, we will see. Looks like he might get rid of Berserker, and I'm like, right now we need Berserker, and I don't think we can convince Gilgamesh to work with us. He could defeat Castor just because he wants to win, but still, like, we don't just have to defeat Castor. Like, we want to save Saber and somehow bring back Archer. So just defeating Castor is not gonna do, and leaving Gilgamesh to do whatever the hell he pleases is never a good idea anyway. So yeah, we might have to go save Ilia. I have no doubt that Hercules is strong. Like we've seen him we've seen him fight the others, and yeah, it's
but
great.
Gilgamesh has infinite ammo on his side.
Basically. And it's Gilgamesh. And not only is it Gilgamesh, it's Gilgamesh after years of being here and doing whatever.
True.
Preparing, getting stronger perhaps.
But well,
I'll miss the armor though. I cannot wait to potentially see the armor. I don't know if it's gonna be next episode, but this is gonna be a great moment. Which is why I'm split. Like I see Gilgamesh and I'm like, I mean in a way he is cool. It's cool to see him. It's cool to see him fight. And on the other side I'm like, those poor girls. Like they really wanted to protect Ilia and their life was never really their life because they are homunculus. So it's unfair that they're here and that they have to face this guy, and it's sad how they died, and still when they were pierced all over, one of them, the one who was still alive, still tried to protect Illya. So I am sad for them and disgusted about how it was done, and it's, but it's Gilgamesh. It's okay, they can toy with my emotions. But Castor.
Castor or Ilia first?
Oh, well, if you want to finish with Ilia, you can.
Yeah. I mean, how does it work? Like you said, she's a mix of homunculus and a human.
Yep.
So she's both a master and a Grail vessel.
Strong enough to be chosen as a master because she has human in her, but still created for the purpose of being a vessel.
She's gonna die at the end because her body's gonna serve as the Grail, the vessel for the Grail, basically.
And again, like, I remember it was sort of like the plan, like they wanted this union back in Zero. I just don't remember, like, what do you have to gain from creating a hybrid of homunculus and human? Like, what's the point?
Maybe to make sure that the Grail belongs to the Asborn family, I guess?
They're still the ones creating the homunculus, so, like her mom, she was still a part of the family, and she was a homunculus, like, she was not human, so... We'll see. Like, hopefully they'll tell us more about her family. It's another show. Like, technically we should have been watching this first. So they're perhaps going to tell us. Like, we'll wait and see what the details are. But it is weird. And I don't see how that would work. Because if it happens the same way it did for her mom, halfway through, like once most of the servants are gone, she'd just be picked by the Grail and she'll disappear and be prepared for the ending. Like, she won't be able to fight if she's still in the race. So that just doesn't work.
It basically means that she's doomed to fail, basically.
But then again, a lot of things in this war has gone wrong. Like, Castor just taking over, killing her own master. Because, like, and by the way, a servant with a noble phantasm that can erase magic like that should never be a thing. It's like, it's giving her too much freedom, too much OP-ness. You think? But, okay, so wait, I wanted to go back quickly and see what his interpretation of her story was. This woman killed her romantic rival
by burning her alive in her castle.
Yeah, but there was someone with that woman who was dead burning at the end, like when her master was seeing the images. Okay, so the first image is basically Castor holding a knife, bloody knife.
She killed someone.
So she did kill someone. It looks like she did say she was used and stuff. You said something about her being used by men, because she did say, like, everyone I meet calls me a witch. She wants... People abuse her power. I'm guessing she was really strong back then too. I did say, like, oh gosh, she must have been great. And people probably asked her, to help because of her powers, but whenever it benefits them, it's fine. And as soon as she gets too powerful or she gets terrifying because she's powerful, they call her a witch and they cast her out and they punish her.
True.
Let's see the other image. Okay, so it's the man that made a deal with her, right? It looks like the same man. Mm-hmm. And that would have been the woman, the rival that she killed.
Romantic rival, yeah.
Okay. I don't know her story.
Do you want to look up her story online?
No, because I want to wait if they'd really tell it. Because like Kirai said, like, that's how you interpreted her story. That sounds like there's a truth behind it, and we don't know it yet, so it'll show up. And she did say she wanted to go back home, so maybe they captured her, maybe they kept her, I suppose they forced her to help or something. Like, it sounds like people have been judging her from the very beginning of everything, except it's sad. I hear that, but it does not justify turning yourself into a monster. Like, if other people are monsters and they use you and they push you and stuff, that explains why you might have become who you
mean-
are now, but it doesn't justify killing innocents now to stay strong.
Usually it's not surprising when everybody already sees you as a monster, so you become one. You give them a true reason to fear you at
Yeah.
the end.
For sure. But and I mean and again, like we saw he was using her first master was killing children. Like so he was horrible. He was I'm glad he's dead. But he was using children to create like those crystals and stuff, those mana crystals.
Yeah.
And she said something about how he was wasting lives and stuff, and she also said she freed them because there was no point. And she also created crystals out of nothing, and she was saying, oh, you don't see it, but I do. So, but then we also know she's supposed to take her powers from draining all other people's manas, right?
I think that she just said that his way of taking mana
Is wasting,
was
yeah.
wasteful.
I mean, there's a part of me that wondered for a sec if, like, we thought one thing about Castor and maybe we're just playing into the persona and maybe her story is something else, maybe the truth is something else. But unless I see proof that she does not kill innocents or she does not drain innocent of their manas for power, I can't support her at all, even if her story is sad. But it is interesting though how like that guy was a piece of shit and I'm glad he's dead.
We do know that she's been draining people of their mana for her own power and for her own
Yeah, but she never killed anyone.
veil.
She never killed anyone. She said she could, but she never killed anyone. So that could be the
Main
potential.
defense then?
I don't know. I mean, it's evil enough that Shiro's like, fuck you, but maybe there's more to it. I just want to keep an open mind because it sounds like everyone all the time has been judging her for something and she might be something else.
I think the only misconception about who she is, basically.
I think it's better to have a great character with layers than a evil character with no story behind her, And all these heroes, these servants are based off actual characters, actual people, so there are layers. So I don't remember. I remember reading about her a little bit, at least enough to remember her name, but I don't know what she did. I don't know her story. So if they tell us more, great. If not, you guys will tell us, or we'll look it up. But I'll wait till the end, like till she potentially dies, because I don't want to get spoiled. I prefer to have discussions about the ambiguity of her character, but it is interesting and how she met her current master.
No wonder she stays with him.
What does he want though? I mean, he's got a reason.
Maybe he just need a wife. Who knows?
But he's asking for the Grail, so she told her he helped her out of kindness. He found someone who needed help. He brought her back. She told him her story. It kind of reminded me of the spider episode in Dororo, where it's like, you might be a monster, you might be a witch, you might be whatever, but you need help, and I can give you that help. So as long as you don't overdo it and kill people, like, I'll be your food, like, I'll be feeding you mana. In this case, in Dororo, it's similar, but it's actual blood. But still, I don't want to spoil. It sounds like, yeah, he gave himself, like he was like, okay, I'll offer myself for you so you can, feed through me and survive. And maybe that's why, yeah, it looks like she truly fell in love with him somehow, or she's truly grateful. He saved her when he could just have left her outside to die. So that explains a lot. That explains why she follows him despite everything else. But he did sound like he had a reason, like he wants something from the Grail, and I wonder what that is. For her, it sounds like it could be going back home. Like she wanted to go back home and she was used and mistreated and maybe she died trying and she never got to go back.
Maybe just to take back the love that has been stolen from her. Who knows?
Well, she said she literally said she wants to go back home, so I'm going with that. But okay, I'll see. I'll suspend my judgment on Castor, but I will not forgive the bad
What
shit she's done. Keeping Saber as a sex slave.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's not fair.
That's fair for you to just say that you don't like what she's been doing to our girl Saber.
We'll see.
But you're gonna wait to judge her character because you want to learn more about her.
Yeah, we'll see. But it's interesting to give her a story, to give her something to explain all the evilness. And the more it goes, the more it's really strongly implied that Kirei is Lancer's master. I know someone in the comments said that, you know, with Japanese translation and stuff, like the implication that it's Kirei who was asking not to, you know, don't save me, don't help me, that doesn't exist in Japanese, so it could just be a traduction, like a translation thing. But then again, I'm like, why would they write that if it's not the actual truth? That would really be misleading.
I mean, it did have a smirk when he said Lancer's masters.
Yeah, like, you just talked to him, and you gave him, like, he gave him information about what was gonna happen, and so he knew when to find Castor, like when to attack and stuff.
I mean,
so
that would make sense. You wouldn't expect the one who's supposed to be neutral in that Holy Grail war to be one of the participants.
just like you wouldn't expect the homunculus supposed to be the Grail's vessel to be a master too. I'm telling you, this whole war is turned upside down.
This edition
it's
is fucked
earlier.
up. Baby, you're not a master. Get out.
I'll keep saying, like, the whole thing about like 60 years between wars, that did not happen. The overseer is potentially a master. The vessel is a master. Gilgamesh, who is human, but then again he's not human and he's got powers. He's turned out to be like, he's still around, and now he's a servant. Yeah, and you've got a servant who has the power to undo magic, and she took over, killed her master, and now is in charge. Like, it's rules be damned in this war. But it's cool. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode.
Alright.
Thank you guys so much for watching it with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, the next one shall be soon on YouTube, guys.
Next week.
Yeah.
Bye.